Hey, what's up YouTube? It's DirtyMobs back with some more Illaoi gameplay. I'm versus Cho'gath in the top lane. Sure like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. This game I hope to show you why Illaoi really basically is EXODIA into their team composition. Team composition being a Cho'gath top, Renekton mid, Zac jungle, Yasuo ADC, and Lux support. We're just doing some early CSing. Oh, watch this. So I've been dodging autos pretty well. I've been spacing really well. Now I'm getting a really beneficial trade. I've got Conquer Sack. Fine, we're just going to stay on him. If he turned to auto attack more, I was auto attack spacing well. He went up for a minion. I did a good job of autoing him, backing off before he could auto me. I did that twice, sacked up some Conquer Sacks, and then he went all in on me. At that point, I was at such an advantage with Conquer over Grasp that I really started to win hard. Now, it's going to put him on the back foot. Now, one thing I want to think about here, though, as this is starting to push, because I took a more aggressive stance earlier, which I don't really do too often versus a lot of champions. This is one of the few champions where I'm much stronger early on. It's very rare I get to play versus a champion where I'm stronger early on. So I'm going to be in a more push-oriented position here. I was trying to avoid... I wanted him to have to run up a little bit to Q the cannon, and then I would go for the E. He kind of timed it while I was casting my Q, so I didn't get to do it right. But now that we're kind of have this push going, we're just going to push this all the way in. We want to be cognizant of Zac. Gang top. It should be soon if he's going to do it. That wasn't really good at all. I was kind of watching the minimap though. Here I'm going to sit back. I could cheater recall, but the tentacle position is really good. I have 2 bottle charges at full resources. I kind of just want to... Oh, we see Zac bot. Okay, this is really good. A really good time to see Zac bot. That means I have several more minutes to play a very aggressive style of gameplay. Normally I wouldn't play like this until after level 6 with R up. Yep, the tentacle slime E is really important. Be sure to remember that. Oh, we're gonna get close with the bottle charge dot. Not quite. So now we've gotten him down really low. We just need one more E. I didn't mess up. I realized this after I left the river, or after I left base. I wanted to go. Usually I would go tier here since the bottle nerfs. Tier 2 potion. I missed cannon. But I took bottle out of just habit. It was just a habit thing. I should have gone tier. I think tier's better. I would have more mana at this point to abuse Cho'gath. Go for the E here. Nice. Auto W, back up. Drop turret aggro. Auto Q. Auto W. Perfect rotation. No turret shots. And we're really low here. We want to think about the fact that we do have the mana trick we can watch for. So if we get to 35 mana, I'm going to try to get to 35 mana here and do an EW off 35 mana. I see Zac bot, so I don't have to worry about the 1v2. I'm just 1v1. Watch this. EW. Look at that. You might think DirtyMobs. You only had 40 mana there. That's 65 mana of abilities. What the heck? Oh, so close. I mean, hey, we are all right with this. Dude, he walked up to Q for some CS to get some health back, and you have a cast time, so it paused him. Oh no, dude. That's so bad for him. Alright, so the mana trick. I'll talk about it while we reset. I am going to go Gore Drinker. Gore Drinker being a pivotal item when the enemy team dog piles onto you, which they do. Yeah, so is that combo. They're going to both be on top of you. There's also Renekton, who's going to be on top of me, and Cho'gath. It could be. Cho might not be, depending on how he's playing, but... I'm just going to go and teleport because I have ult up, so I wanted to keep the pressure, keep the tentacles up. Try to get this Cho'gath under turret. Start punishing. I would like to see a Zac rotation up here and get a 1v2. That's really what I'm looking for. And try to get some plates. Keep defending these tentacles, pushing really efficiently. The mana trick, by the way, for those who don't know, if you are out of mana on Illaoi, you can cast Q or E. So 55 mana if you cast Q, 35 mana if you cast E right now, with how I'm looking. Auto W, back up, Q, dodge, auto W. And what happens is, it doesn't take away the mana on your E or Q until the cast is done casting. Same with your R, actually. So what you can do is you can cast Q, E, or R if you have the mana for them. while they're casting, you still have that mana. And you can actually cast your W while they're casting. So let's say I want to do an EW combo, all right? Sorry, hold on. I'm gonna flash out here. Okay. Nice. Anyways, so let's say I want to do an EW. Right now, I just level up, so I have 70 mana. I'm gonna push and reset. So what I can do is cast E. While it's casting, I'll have 40 mana still. And cast W, I'll go down to 10 mana. Once E finishes, it'll take away 40 mana, but I only have 10 mana left, so it'll take away the 10 mana. So it's 70 mana worth of abilities. 70 mana worth, but I only spent 40 mana, basically. Now, sorry, I want to talk about why I flash ulted there. Normally, I would just let Cho'gath get away and just keep bullying him when he's under turret. There's a pivotal moment there where, go back and watch, there's a pivotal moment where Cho'gath ulted a minion, and I was tracking that. And Zach was like top, I think he was top recently, or I had an idea he was top lane. But once I saw Cho'gath ult, it tells me that Zach doesn't want to go for a gank. If Cho'gath were expecting a gank soon, he wouldn't have ulted a minion. So I know from that point on, I know I change my strategy. I'm now thinking, oh, Zach doesn't want to gank top. So instead of trying to bait a 1v2 that won't happen, I should just take the kill and get the kill and build that lead up. I'm gonna help him get this because I think Zach's gonna want to contest. You see him in the river right now. I can't really be in top anyways, I don't have R. Okay, buddy. Let's go back top. It's cool. Up to Ivana get something. I kind of annoyed Zach. And I took 0 risk. I couldn't really be up in the lane because I can't 1v2 until I have ult up. And we're just gonna kind of line these up. Boom. Not a good spot for Cho'gath. Wait. You kind of wait a few seconds to see if he's gonna start sidestepping. Once he was running in a straight line after a certain point, I knew I could just throw E at him and he wouldn't sidestep. Line the minions up for the tentacle. Boom, boom, pow. This is a really good spot to be in. So we see Renekton bot. I'm just kind of, yeah. Auto W, back up. Q. You'll notice something when the wave initially crashes, I get really close to Cho'gath without casting anything, because I don't want to pull aggro and I don't want to start a fight in that position because if Zach's here, him and Cho'gath CC chains will absolutely destroy me. So what I'm doing is I'm just walking him close to make Cho'gath sweat and kind of bait a QW, and then I kind of back off and throw E from my normal spot. Renekton's coming up. I should be able to 1v1 him pretty easily if I land E. Okay, dude. Yeah. Okay, dude. Dude. Okay, kind of embarrassing, but like, who just runs at me like that? Like, no awareness for my E at all. Just no respect. I think if I were laning versus Renekton all game, he wouldn't have walked up to me the way he did initially, and I would have landed my E. But that was so, he didn't try to E-dash it. He just ran in a straight line at me. That was so bizarre. I think he dies to a worse Illaoi. Because I was thinking too far ahead. And he was just like, I'm just gonna run up to you, I guess. That's whatever. I still beat him, but I just have to land E. That's not really the way I want to play into Renekton, though. I want to get the tentacle set up, kind of what I've done to Cho'gath, and push him under turret without him being able to contest the wave, and then I land E's. Him running up from the side like that kind of negated that strategy, and then it was a little bit more beneficial for him. So I just won't let him get away with that again. But I absolutely should have won that 1v1.
I value truth and barbecue.
I don't have ult up. Yeah, I see Zach. Like, I just have to wait. One way you can really throw this lane right now without being diligent is trying to bait a 1v2 when you don't have R, and giving them that inch can really, really mess you up. It's good to see Zach coming back top though, because that means I might be able to bait a 1v2. Renekton's going back bot again. Dodge. Don't pull aggro. See, I'm baiting, but I'm not pulling aggro. Yep. E. Good. Okay, we need to. I think we need to time a W on like the minions here. That was good. Q. Oh, I could have flashed. I think I could have flashed W there at the end, but I realized it by the time. I didn't think that Q would hit Cho, and then I didn't realize he was so low. And by the time I realized it, I didn't really want to go for it. It was too deep. Without knowing where Renekton is. I'm not gonna, like... I don't want to feed Renekton anymore. I don't want to make that mistake. There's no need to take that risk here. So I'm just gonna go and reset. I'll get my tabbies to help mitigate against Yasuo and Renekton damage. I think that the main sources of damage have to be wary of. We'll wait for a cloth armor too. Run back top. Portal up. Renekton's really liking bot side. I don't think Renekton sees a avenue to help top too much. Just back to pushing. I mean, really this lane has been about baiting Cho'gath abilities, like little small, like how to trade well. Like I've landed a lot of E's where I was kind of near turret and I just auto W, drop target dagger, Q, run in, auto, run out, run back in, auto W, like doing all those little things. If I can watch every little trade. Can I get a QE here? No, I got silence. Sorry. We'll just keep putting tentacles up, and then every time he goes up for a minion, we'll make him have to decide. Like, boom. No problem. Auto dip. We have a lot of sustain because of Gore Drinker Omnivamp, so I don't really care too much about the poke. I'm chugging a lot of my bottle. I think a lot of people like hold bottle too much to chug it. Go up Shyvana. I'm gonna try to use this bush. I'm gonna use Sweeper to make sure they don't have vision. Renekton's the biggest threat in this game, so we just want to focus him down. No problem. Whee! Thank you, Garen. I don't really like Rift Heralding here. Garen says he has R. I think we want to. I think he's trying to like bait Zach to jump on this, and then we're gonna kill Zach. Let's just go for it. I don't mind it. I don't have ult. Like I can just go push Cho, but there's no plates to get. Pretty. Oh. Oh, my E gave vision to Zach of the Rift Herald health. I don't know. There's no plate gold though. The kills are with 450 gold. That's worth more than a Rift Herald, right? I lost 2 plates, but whatever. I see Renekton, I see Yasuo. My ult's up in 7. If they dumped it right now, I mean Zach's dead. Let's get a hold breaker. Zach's saying top gap, but this matchup's absolutely abysmal for Cho'gath, and you add on to the fact, that they have 4 melee that all dogpile. It's so bad. I'm gonna teleport bot just to try to turn this play. I have flash R, so I can really get on top of them. Yeah, whatever. I don't even have to flash. Oh, okay, bye. Let me back bot. Start working on bot tier 2. So this is a game where there's like a lot of people ask me at this point, like, do you split, do you split or do you team fight? I mean, my team's owning, so I don't really need to team fight with them. And there's not really anything to team fight for. Like, you have dragon rifts or turrets. No dragons, no rift. So if we're going for turrets, I mean, they're waiting 4v4, right? So I should just be willing to accept that they can 4v4, and then I can like 1v2, 1v3, 1v4, 1v5 in the bot lane. Or in top lane. Oh, I can get a... Nice. Auto W. I'm gonna QE. Boom bow. Auto W. Dude, that E damage is destroying them. I'm never gonna expend flash for either of them either. My flash at this point is a game winner. That's what a lot of people don't understand. Like, my flash right now is probably worth 1,200 gold. If I flash in a 1v4, I should get 3 kills, I think, at this point. With how strong I am, Hull Breaker, Gore Drinker, the team composition, the way that the champions play out, and I can use flash to dodge a lot of stuff.
Your turret has been destroyed. I destroyed it. If I want
Just need to use Hull Breaker to be annoying in the sideline. Make it a little bit harder for him to wave clear. Good job, team. I think Renekton is their only source of hope, so just shutting him down is really useful. Yeah, his cooldowns get so low as he scales, man. This Q doesn't do enough damage to dodge, though. It doesn't matter.
this ends one of two ways. They run or I kill them.
Have to be careful here. It's where you get like 4-man. Yeah. Whatever. It's not really hard for the enemy. Like, they don't really want to commit multiple people top to stall me, but they can't really fight me either. So you see here, it puts them in a weird spot even when they do go to my team. It really is unwinnable for them. Aggressive Tentacle, try to clear some, cast E through. We have 2 tentacles, I can heal a lot with Gore Drinker.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Not too bad. Mid-end, please. Yeah, I'm not grouping here because that's never true. Whenever you have one person saying mid-end plays or whatever, it's always a lie. Just keep doing what you need to do to win. Just ignore them. My team's kind of like inting now. It's because they bought into the lie of the enemy team. I'm trying to take this tier 2 top, reset, go bot.
Your turret has been destroyed. Shut down. Your team has destroyed.
Dude, they haven't let me use this flash yet. What the freak? Work towards Stairs Cage next. They have a lot of CC, so as long as I don't die in the initial burst, like if I get like really CC chain, like Zac knockup, Zac R, Yasuo R, Cho'gath Q, Cho'gath W, Renekton W, like that's the only way I really die. Is if they like perfectly synced everything. The Renekton empowered W to break like Xerxes' shield or something. I don't know. I'm just trying to... Oh, rematch? I can win this one, buddy. Yeah. So, I mean, it's not even close. That's the problem with the way that Renekton played, even earlier, like when I died to him. The way he played it was literally if I land E, he's not even aware that he loses. Like, he was just, I win, I think, and he just ran at me. Which surprised me, because I know you don't win if I land E. So, like, why are you playing that way? That time it got the better of him. But he's also, like, really tilted, so whatever. I'm gonna teleport just to try to end while they're all dead with Hull Breaker kind of buffing the empowered minions. So my teammates show up and kind of help me out. Let's take it, baby! Nice. Really good job. Again, the point of this game isn't so much... It's not so much like how good I am. It's just showcasing how Illaoi can really be EXODIA if you use her as a pocket pick. Because if you're a last pick and you saw that team comp, you should pick Illaoi every time top lane. It should just be an auto pick. If you understand how Illaoi works, you'll 1v9. 27 LP into Diamond 2. We're just shooting through Diamond right now. My goodness. Go look at the runes and the gold real quick. Top damage. Conquer doesn't do very much, but we never got to the point where it's supposed to do a lot because we didn't get into lung fights. You see, we really got our lead from Cho'gath accidentally dying to a tentacle, and then we just kind of hovered, and we eventually grew our lead in the mid-late game. But they couldn't do anything. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time.